Well, good morning, everybody. This is Dear Mama Sal on a beautiful Tuesday morning. Now, I know you're not used to me saying this, but this Tuesday is my Friday because I am off for the rest of the week. We have Canada Day tomorrow, and then I normally would be working on Thursday, but as I'm off on Friday, I decided to take Thursday off and give myself nearly a week off. Yay. I need to tell you it's a sweltering 18 degrees already here in southern British Columbia, which means it's 65, not a cloud in the sky. It's going to be a roaster. And I can already feel it. The word today that I wanted to talk around was blessed. I feel blessed. I really do. It's very difficult for me to explain. I talked yesterday about impact and the impact that you can have on somebody else's life. And I guess that I need today to talk about the impact that a family has had on my life. Last night I went to the graduation of a beautiful young lady, and I was there with her whole family, and it really struck me to my amazement in some ways. How much impact they have had on my life, be it that I don't see them very often, haven't met them very often, and yet I feel the greatest love from them that you can imagine. And that obviously is partially due to the fact that they are very God-fearing people, or God-loving people. I always think God-fearing perhaps gives the wrong message, although it may be true. But the whole family was just so filled with love, and I had such a fun evening. I felt very honored on so many levels to be there. To think that they would invite me to their child's graduation was in itself startling, but apparently the child had asked for me to be there, and you go, wow. Strangely enough, of all the children, I'd probably spent less time with that particular child than I had with the younger ones. So you can imagine my shock. And so I look at it and I went, boy, that had quite an impact on me, that they would see me that way. And of course what made them laugh is that I was surprised. And I genuinely was. I mean, it's just like really a surprise. So I think through life you're going to meet all sorts of interesting people, and I do believe that some of them will surprise you more than others. Some will disappoint you, there's no doubt about that. But some will really surprise you. Now, the reason that I felt so blessed was because I know I am not the epitome of all the things they believe in. as you know, I've been known to drop the odd word here and there that isn't too pleasant. As you know, I have been known to get a little impatient on certain issues. And so I look at who I am and I go, yeah, right, maybe they thought they could save me. And in their own way they did. It was really cute. I met them at a time when I was still smoking heavily. And they never decried me for that. They just told me they were praying that I would stop. And not for any other reason than so that I'd be around longer, which I thought was very cute. And even though I was smoking, they still allowed the children to talk to me. Do you know what I mean? They didn't judge the person by the bad habit. And so I look at it and I go, I was very blessed to meet them. And I met them at a time of my life where things were going a little bit strange. And I don't think that's a coincidence either. And so I really did drive home last night, filled almost to bursting with love, gratitude, because I did feel so blessed. And I walked in the house about 10 o'clock, I guess, somewhere in there, and immediately sat down and started to do my second job, just to get the vlog ready. And I knew the vlog was going to be late, and that was okay. So I managed to get the vlog all up and put together and all the right places and everything by 1 o'clock in the morning, which was awesome. Turned over and slept like a log. Really had a good night's sleep. I think I woke up about 3. And then went straight back to sleep again. It was really a very wonderful evening. And of course, I feel very blessed that now, tonight, I get to go to bed and know I don't have to get up early in the morning. And I don't have to get up early for a number of days, which is really strange because I've noticed, because I don't have to, part of me wants to. I've never quite worked that out. When I don't have to go to work, why do I feel I wake up more awake? Do any of you have that, for those of you who work? That on the days when I don't have to work, I seem to wake up, and I realized that we had one thing that was going wrong when I was doing the video about cleaning my room. And what was going wrong was that if I walked away from the camera, of course, we also lost sound. So I think if I do that again, I'm going to put different microphones. I can't believe this. I got 2 cars in front of me, and both cars were going at almost exactly the same speed, holding up all the traffic behind them. And it wasn't just for a little bit, it was for like a couple of miles. It was just like, really? I was talking about feeling blessed. I just passed a field, and it's a field where they are picking something. I didn't recognize the bushes, so maybe they were blueberries, I don't know. But there were like 20 people in that field picking, and I'm going, it's now 19 degrees. It's going to be probably up in the high 80s today for for those of you in the States, you imagine being in a field picking fruit. No. That would be horrific. I only hope they have enough water, and I only hope they have some shade, because otherwise they're going to suffer from heat stroke. A lot of them appeared to be East Indian, and they weren't wearing hats, they were just wearing their scarves, which I don't think gives very much protection for the head, because normally those scarves are very fine. Mind you, there's part of me that goes, India's known to be a pretty hot country, so I guess it must do something right, otherwise they would never have come up with that as the mode of dress, if you think about it. Yeah, good point. All right, so I feel blessed that I'm not out in the fields today, because I would burn to a frazzle, no doubt about it. I'm hoping to go to watch a firework display from a distance tomorrow evening. And I say from a distance because we decided we didn't want to go down exactly where the firework display is, because it'll be packed and we don't do crowds well in my house. So we'd rather miss some of the low fireworks and just enjoy the big ones. So we're going to find ourselves a vantage point where we can see the big ones, and I will try and film that for you. And I thought maybe it'd be a good idea if I caught some sun this weekend. Not get burned, but catch some sun. Because I feel I'm a little bit slug white to be going to LA, which is only 3 weeks away. So exciting. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you all feel blessed with your lives. And if you don't, here's my recommendation for today. Whether you feel blessed or not, be a blessing in somebody else's life. In other words, be the person today that somebody talks about tomorrow saying, gosh, I feel so blessed. I have so-and-so in my life. And again, as I said yesterday, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Make someone feel valued, make someone, not make them, but do what it takes, and it doesn't take very much to make someone feel cared for. Do what you can to make someone feel loved, because in that they will feel blessed. This is Dear Mama Sal saying, if you haven't subscribed before, please do. There's a bar at the top. You just click on there and it'll take you where you need to go. If you like the idea of being blessed, then give it a thumbs up down here. And if you want more information about how to get hold of us on all the other social media, just click the show more, I think it says, on the tab below. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Remember to be blessed, feel blessed, and be the person that is an absolute blessing to somebody else. This is Dear Mama Sal saying bye-bye for now.